She has been all over the news. She has made some bizarre proclamations, and we've got a lot to talk about here. Her name is Paula Deen. She has just lost major deals with Walmart, 2 others, among other things. So Paula Deen chastised for saying the N-word in the hearings of a lawsuit that she's involved with. And she's had these strange, bizarre, tear-filled appearances on morning shows shortly after that. She lost her...
One tearful
one. It was the Today Show, right?
Yes.
On the Today Show. And she lost her slot on the Food Network. And since then, she has also lost Caesars Entertainment, Home Depot, and Walmart. They are not happy.
Hams.
And what?
Smithfield Hams.
And Smithfield Hams, which is probably not her biggest client, but I'm sure it can't help.
Why wouldn't Smithfield Hams be her biggest client? I mean, butter, ham, those things go together.
I agree, but when you compare it to Walmart or
Walmart
Caesars,
probably sells her Smithfield Hams.
Right, but besides the point, there's no way Smithfield Hams is her biggest.
No, a Food Network sells her
endorsement deal.
biggest client.
I would say Food Network, Walmart, Home Depot. No. Caesars, Home Depot, Smithfield Hams. But that's besides the point. So what do you think about this, Richard? Should she be losing all of these?
Yes.
Left and right? Yes. 100% yes from Richard.
Well, I think that her statements are racist. But beyond the fact that she uses the N-word over and over and over and over again, I think, from a media perspective, she's had, I think she should lose, even if she, all right, I guess I shouldn't say this, but, you take out the racial slurs, the PR machine, her team failed her miserably. Miserable failure, her team. She could have went to Matt Lauer the first night that this happened during the first interview and at least triaged the bleeding. Stabilized herself.
Yeah, they did an absolutely terrible job. So she released these super, super weird apology videos on the internet, which was a 40-second clip that had 5 jump cuts in it, which I don't even understand how that's possible. If you're actually sincere about what you're saying, you should be able to get out 40 seconds about it. And some of the jump cuts were in the middle of the sentence. And the damage control response from her team has been absolutely horrible. I don't know, who's in charge of that. Obviously, they've been fired, but I don't get it. I don't get it, Richard.
I don't get it either. I think even then so you go through this whole week, you have some really bad apologies. You think your last apology on Matt Lauer on the Today Show would be very, very neat and concise and put together and planned and sort of rehearsed a little bit. Then she talks about, you without sin, throw the first stone, take the brick and kill me. And I'm like, huh? So yeah, it was just...
That's not an acceptable PR strategy.
No. Not by any stretch of means the imagination.
So what do you think's next in her future, Richard? What do you forecast?
Well, the good news for Paula Deen, if there's any, is that her book sales are skyrocketing right now.
Really?
Yes. You can take a look. I think her book sales are going through the roof. People are buying her books off the shelf like crazy. And those are the Paula Deen supporters, I guess, supporting her. But I think that's all she really has.